Do you want to rank up in Rocket League? Like many Rocket League players, I'm assuming you're blaming your teammate for not being able to hit the ball when you should really look at your own gameplay and admit that you're not rotating well, you're not doing this well, or you're not doing that well. In today's video, I want to help you rank out of your current rank and maybe rank a higher level or 2 ranks above your rank by doing these simple things. If you really like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. We put a lot of effort into these videos. So with that being said, man, let's get right into this video and let's get you out of that rank. There are a couple key features we do want to focus on. When looking at the key features, number 1 is the car. Is your car shift right? Number 2, rotation. Are you rotating properly? Number 3, scoring. Or do you find yourself missing a lot? Number 4, passing. Are you passing at the right time? Is your teammate know when you're going to pass? And last of all, this is step number 1. You have to admit that you're doing stuff wrong to be able to improve. You have to break yourself down, that way you can build yourself up. There are multiple options when coming down to picking what car you should use. A lot of people suggest Octane, a lot of people suggest Fennec, and some people suggest Dominus. I would honestly recommend you to try at least the Fennec and the Octane. They have the same hitbox supposedly, but I think that the Octane, the ball rolls off your car a little bit easier than it does on the Fennec. The Fennec has a little bit straighter edge up front and maybe it's a little bit more precise. It's up to you, to be honest. Just choose one of the basic cars. Don't choose some random car that's really hard to control. Next topic we want to talk about is rotating. Are you rotating properly enough to help your teammate out during the match, or to not make your teammate uncomfortable while having the ball? I have a couple examples of plays that I have here. Like for examples, my teammate is up front, so I'm middle and I'm defending back, and I see that my teammate doesn't want to push back, so I'm just rotating middle to back, and I see he sets me up, so I go for the shot and he rotates back. And keep in mind, guys, people are bots, you know. Let's go with another replay. That's just the same replay, it's just me in the actual game. I see that my teammate's up, so I kind of push back because my teammate doesn't want to push back. The bot doesn't want to push back, but he sets me up pretty good. So I go for this and end up shooting and making a goal. And I see that my teammate's still back, so it's all good and that costs us a goal. Let's look at another replay. This replay, I managed to beat and get a win in the kickoff. Most times you won't. Keep in mind, it's for bots. This time the teammate bunts me to another match, but he gets to get a good touch, so I'm pushed to the left. He's pushing to the right. He's covered net, so we have net covered. I take the shot. He's still back. The opponents left their whole side open, so that's a free goal for us. Let's look at one more replay. In this last replay, my teammate sets me up, and I score because they left their whole right side open. So first of all, I want to go into a private match, a private 2v2 match with fierce bots, all-star bots. I recommend you do the same thing, and we're gonna play this out. I'm currently playing in the orange team. It's a 2v2 private match with all-star bots, and I just want to show you that it's not your teammate, and it's most likely you who's playing wrong. A lot of people blame their teammate. A lot of people, you can see a lot of people that coach. I can't recall their names now, I don't know why, but a lot of people that coach, man, they blame the teammates, and even on stream they just call things out that are obvious and they act like they know what they're talking about. So because of that, I want you to join the private 2v2 match and just play like you would normally. Like this clip right here, I want you to see this. It's a bot, you gotta remember, guys, these people are bots. You see me, I know my teammate's back, so I'm gonna pass up front, and I know he's going to be there, and he scores. I don't have to always score. You don't have to always score. You don't have to always be passing. Just know that if your teammate's back and he's there for the ball, and you have a chance to pass the ball, pass the ball. That's part of the rotation. That's part of everything. Like this, I see that my teammate's back, so I decided to go for it because I see that he's not pushing up. If he was pushing up, I would try to center it for him, that we can take a shot, and so on. I managed to get a beat of this dude. And I know that my teammate's back, but he's pushing forward, so I'm going to push back. And he misses, but I know my teammate's still there. He's kind of bugged out because he's a bot. But I go for this. I shouldn't have gone for that. Now that I receive this, I shouldn't have gone for that because, look, my teammate's bugged out there. The open net, if they were actually good people, the net was open. They could have scored. I tried saving this. Not a good save. Could have done better. I missed this because of me. I have to admit, because of me, I missed that. My teammate was not ready for that, and that cost us a goal. That's part of playing Rocket League, and that's one of the key features I was talking about. You have to admit when you're wrong. You have to admit, even though he was a bot, even though he missed, that was your ball. You should have gotten that ball. That's about. I want to talk about scoring. Are you consistent with hitting the ball where you want it to go? If you're not, I recommend you go into capture matches. If not, if you don't feel like playing ones, if you don't feel like playing twos or threes, I recommend you to do some free play. Don't do crazy shots like sitting shots or stuff that you're obviously, that if you know you can't hit that in the game, like you don't have an opportunity to hit that, I wouldn't recommend you to practice that straight up. I would recommend you to try to hit the ball directly where you want it to hit it. Like right now, you see me doing some crazy stuff. I'm obviously not going to be able to do that in game. They're going to be on me all the time. I managed to hit this crazy clip, but let's be honest here. If there's opponents, they would say that. And yes, practice. I recommend you the best way is to play once. Even though if you hate it or not, you turn the shot off for their team, and you'll be good. These are some simple tips that I would recommend you to follow and practice and keep in mind while actually doing the game and playing the game. Keep in mind, if your teammate's up and you feel like, okay, he has the ball and I don't have a good shot, let the teammate go for it. Even though if it's not a good teammate, just let him go for it. You know you don't have that position, so just let him go for it. Once again, that's part of being admitting that you're wrong and admitting when you can't, and that helps you rank up. These are some tips that I have so far. In the next couple days, I'm gonna be uploading shorts and videos giving more tips on how to rank up in less than a week, and giving you examples and showing you proof. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I always say, we out. Take care and let's go. Merchant Squad, we out.